Now to a high-stakes mission overseas. A bipartisan congressional delegation is in Taiwan to meet with the new president there as China flexes its military muscle with drills off the island's coast. NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Ryan Nobles is the only television reporter on the ground in Taipei. Ryan, good morning to you. How is this visit being received by China so far?
Well, Laura, as you might not be surprised to learn, they are not happy about it. And China has only increased military drills around the island of Taiwan. And they've specifically warned this delegation not to recognize the new administration. They're already responding to the meetings that took place here today. They're accusing the U.S. of playing what they call the Taiwan card. But the U.S. officials here, including the Foreign Affairs Chairman Mike McCaul, they're brushing off these threats. They believe that these meetings today were vital to discuss that aid package that was recently passed by the U.S. Congress and signed into law. They view the relationship with Taiwan as extremely important, not just to American national security, but to economic security as well. Listen to what McCaul told me could happen if China were to invade here in Taiwan to the world's economy.
It would shut down the world. We wouldn't have semiconductor chips. If you think COVID was a bad deal, this would put us in a world of hurt. I think this is why the American people...
Now, the reason that McCaul believes this is so grave is because 60% of the world's semiconductors are produced here in Taiwan. They power everything from your iPhone to your car. If China were to attack, that would seriously threaten that production. Laura?
So, Ryan, of course, that's the elephant in the room, whether the U.S. would step in to defend Taiwan in a potential invasion. Did the delegation address that?
Yeah, they were asked about that quite a bit today. And what McCaul told me is that ultimately that decision would be up to the American people if the U.S. were to aid Taiwan and if an attack were to come. It's important to point out that President Biden has repeatedly said that the U.S. would, but then the White House has been forced to walk back those promises, showing just how delicate this situation is. But there's no doubt that this increased military activity by China has increased fears that an invasion could come sooner or later. Laura?
All right, Ryan, if there has to be one television reporter there, glad you're there, my friend.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.